80s is next. Like, as long as it doesn't start raining, I really want to do the jungle trek.
Like all flamingos have that amazing pink color.
Finally found some cover in one of the... Hello internet friends. I woke up today feeling like a good old-fashioned Disney and thrift. We are going to start out the day thrifting and then hopefully later this evening go to Disney. I am saying hopefully because I have already looked at the weather forecast and there is a 50% chance of rain, and that either means like a light sprinkle or a complete downpour and the entire night will be ruined. So I'm really keeping my fingers crossed for us today. If anything, I guess maybe this will be spread out across a couple days. Time will only tell. I am constantly fighting with my brain about the fact that, like, do Disney and fashion go together? And I'm determined to make them work until just recently Coperni announced that they are doing a fashion show inside of Paris Disney. And the entire like fashion world is abuzz about the fact that like fashion and Disney are gonna be hand in hand. I mean, it's not the first time that this has happened. There's been a lot of interaction with the fashion world and Disney. In my personal brain, Disney and fashion can work. They can go hand in hand. And for me, Disney and thrifting work even better. So without further ado, let's go thrifting. Dude, I am already so stoked about today. Oh, look at this weird little number. She's like garden floral, but she's gaucho pants. What? They want $20 for it. I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to it at least for a little bit, make some decisions. I'm actually gonna put back the other one that I just found because I am obsessed with this now instead. Look at the shoulders on this. It is so 1980s glam. I've clearly been on a vintage kick lately, which sometimes I need to curb that energy just a little bit because vintage doesn't sell like it used to, but man, this is so cool looking. And I have a theory that 80s is next. Like 80s has never gone away, but I think we've gone so far with like the classic style that 80s is what's gonna be in next season. So I'm really digging these. They're Banana Republic, and I've been obsessed with the Jessie Cam style denim for the longest time. And I feel like this kind of has that crop to it, like that fit. But then I also just found these, which are stinking adorable, from Zara. This is the Marine Straight, which I've found this before and stupidly got rid of it eventually. But these are so cute. The only thing is they're stained right here. And I'm like, man, can I get that out? I don't know. It's $11.99. It's a risk. I'm gonna walk around with it at least. Oh, they're so cute. This has been here for quite some time, but I really like the shape on it. And I think like this with shorts would be really cute, and now it's half off. So definitely saying yes to that one today. Okay, we got a little bit higher percentage chance of rain now. Like this rain is like all over the place right now. So I'm kind of starting to wonder if, I don't know. You just never know out here, okay? But I do think I scored really well in the like fun, vintage, unique department today. So I'm feeling good about that. We're gonna head home, change, get prepped and ready, slather in some sunscreen, and head on over to Disney. We made it to Animal Kingdom. It is definitely raining somewhere in the Disney park. So wait till you guys see the rain clouds. It just looks like it's downpouring, maybe like 4 miles the opposite direction. I don't know what to expect, but I also can't leave until 7 o'clock because traffic is just gonna be crazy right now. So wish me luck. Somewhere off in the distance, it's heading this way. already really hot outside, but I just checked Kilimanjaro Safaris and it's only a 10-minute wait. As long as it doesn't start raining, I really want to do the jungle trek. I love seeing the birds. It's such a beautiful area over there. I'm obsessed with it, so that's where we're headed. It actually does feel really crowded today, but it seems like everybody's leaving, like they're all heading towards the exit, so it's really not that bad. It only took me like 10 minutes, but my hair went straight up because got the upper lip sweat and everything. It's glorious. It's so beautiful here though. This is by far, always and forever, my favorite park. It is just so hard to experience during the summertime, and it closes super early. It closes at 5 o'clock typically. When it stays open until 7 o'clock though, on the rare occasion, I do feel like I can, you know, get a little bit more accomplished.
Saddlebred storks get their name from the yellow satellite protrusions on their beaks. And they get... Now we are approaching deep water. Now they're probably coming up to go find food, as most of their food will be on land and not in the water. Now when on the surface, they'll produce a chemical known as blood sweat, which isn't actually blood or sweat, it's simply a red oil. It's sitting down on your laps at all times, please. When it comes late without having to deal with the hottest parts of the day. Now on the right-hand side is a Maasai giraffe. The Maasai is incredibly impressive. However, I find it far more impressive that they only sleep around several stripes. And finally, we have... Now you might notice those two protrusions on the top of their heads. Those are known as ossicones. So, we have some wildebeest crossing the road in front of us. I'm just gonna go ahead and let the wardens know real quick. Alright, my friends, we are back on the move. Amount of control over how those trunks move. Now, because like all flamingos have that amazing pink color, which comes with the beta-carotene in the shrimp that they consume. You'll notice the gray fluffy ones out there that are the baby flamingos that haven't had enough of that beta-carotene yet in order to accumulate that pink color. The lions don't seem very bothered by the weather, but they probably woke them up from their nap. They'll sleep 16 to 20 hours every day. And the rest of that time will usually be spent hunting.
We just stalled.
My advice is that anyone who can moves as close to the middle as possible.
I think you have the best seat in the house. Never been stuck on Kilimanjaro Safaris before.
Alright, my friends, I'm going to turn off the truck and try and turn it back on, and we'll see where we are. It looks like the truck is working fine, but I'm going to call base and let them know so that they know we are back on the move.
Finally found some cover in one of the marketplaces, and I think I'm just going to hang out here for as long as I can. I'm pretty sure it's going to let up in like the next 15 minutes, and then I might just make a mad dash for the car. But at least I got to do the safari. That's a plus. The weather keeps pretending like it's gonna get better. Like, I keep checking my phone and it's saying that the rain levels are gonna go down, and then like a minute passes by and it just keeps popping back up. So I think I'm just gonna have to go. I'm just gonna have to walk, do it. it. I'm sorry, but tell me that is not a lot of fun to do something like that. I don't know what it is. Florida just hasn't set in for me yet is probably what it is. But man, as long as it's not torrential downpouring, I am okay with it. The moment it starts like torrential downpouring, then I'm like, okay, well this is maybe a little bit iffy, but if I can make it to the car without getting absolutely just wrecked, I'm okay with that. I think I left at the perfect time too, because the rain started to let up just enough, but I get the feeling it's gonna continue to really come down. So time to head home, but man, was that fun. Also, on a random note, I have never been stuck on Kilimanjaro Safari like that. The fact that the car stalled out, I was like, wait, what? I've never had that happen. I was starting to half wonder, are we gonna get evac'd from Kilimanjaro Safaris, which would have really sucked because that was when it was like downpour. So yeah, interesting to say the least. Hello. It is the next day because it was way too gloomy to finish filming, but I did want to at least close this out and show you what I ended up picking up from the thrift store. So I did grab these Zara jeans and I washed them last night after I got home and the stains came out. Thank goodness. I feel like even this with like white t-shirt and a baseball cap would be so cute. I just love the print. And it's the Maritime pants that just, oh my gosh, they are so good. I absolutely love the fit on these. Yeah, if you are looking for any Jessie Cam style dupe pants, the Zara Maritime is such a good dupe. Now, I admittedly may have confused some of you when I started talking so heavily about classic style. As a vintage collector and someone who has been doing this for so many years, I love maximalism. Maximalism will always be something that I will embrace in different eras of my life. I've learned this about myself. But right now, in this moment, I'm absolutely loving classic style. And I think I needed to embrace that from my wardrobe standpoint to get a little bit more understanding of certain elements that I like and certain elements that I think are defining like the different stages of my life, if that makes sense. Like being in my late 30s has been so different than being in my early 30s. And I think I've started to evolve my style based on that. But with that being said, I think based on some of the comments that I've been getting recently, I've started to realize how much my audience has shifted and how much that audience maybe doesn't relate to maximalism fashion. And I just don't want to lose that core of myself. Like, I don't want to suppress that just because I feel like certain people don't want to see that. Maximalism will always be something that is near and dear to my heart. And when somehow I ever move to New York City, you bet that like maximalism will take over full force, because this to me is a look. Okay, super cute is like a long, you know, kind of glam outfit, but whoever gets this, if you decide to shorten this, I think you have a beautiful creation right here. The last piece is this Zara top that I feel like Zara sometimes just gets it right. Sometimes they really miss the mark, and then other times I feel like they make something that if you told me this was Zimmermann, I would say, yeah, I could see that. But no, it's just Zara. And it's Zara that I paid $3.96 for. Okay friends, I think I'm going to close out the vlog here. As always, making videos like this is just a blast for me. It's like just the best of everything. All of my worlds run together and it just really makes me happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys are new around here, I might have a couple extra videos for you right here and right here. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.